My mind may stray, my eyes may roam, the neighbor's grass may seem much greener than the grass right here at home. If pretty girls excite me, well, that's life. But just in case you didn't know, I love my wife. My mind at times may dwell on sex. If someone's rating dreams, then most of mine, I guess, are double X. So dimple knees delight me, that's life. But just in case you haven't heard, I love my wife. Like bait that wriggles and it makes the catfish bite, a lady jiggles and my eyes got a light upon so sweet a sight. And if I shake, break out in spots, don't fret, it's not swine fever, dear. Your swine has simply got the hots. If rosy lips invite me, well, that's life. It's a funny name for a girl, rosy lips. Just in case you couldn't guess, I love my wife. Gene Kelly, my ass, boy, I'll tell you something. They're all rated X. If rosy lips invite me, well, that's life. But just in case you didn't know, or you couldn't guess, or you haven't heard, I love my wife, I love my wife, love my wife. I love my wife. A pretty song. Lovely song. Thank you. I thank you. And you. Night and day, you are the one. Only you neath the moon, under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, baby, where you are. I think of you day and night, night and day. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, the silence of my lonely roam, I think of you day and night, night and day. Oh, such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and this torment won't ever be through till you let me spend life making love to you day baby. True. There's a Paul Anka song, a brand new one that he's done for us. We recorded it, and it's called Everybody Ought to Be in Love. Empty rooms behind me, no more lonely nights. A table and some chairs for two. Now the world will find me with someone of my own. The loneliness at last is through. If everyone had someone just like you, then everyone would feel the way I do. Everybody ought to be in love. Everybody ought to have somebody. Everybody ought to be in love. Everybody ought to have somebody. Imagine having someone always by your side. A bet for one can be so cold. Someone you can talk to when your hands are tied. Someone to have and to hold. And the most rewarding thing you can pursue is hear somebody saying, I love you. Everybody ought to be in love. Everybody ought to have somebody. Everybody ought to be in love. Everybody ought to have somebody. And the most rewarding thing you can pursue is hear somebody saying, I love you. I love you. Everybody ought to have somebody. Everybody ought to be in love. Everybody ought to be in love. Everybody ought to have somebody. And everybody ought to be in love. Everybody ought to have somebody right now. Thank you very much. Thank you.